We'll do the cloud.
Okay. Okay, all righty. Take it away, Maria and Nadia.
Hey everybody, welcome to session 4 of our wellness series. Today we're going to be talking with Deborah about food addictions and how food can affect your stress and anxiety levels. Nadia and I were just going to share briefly our own issues that we've had around food. For me, I have a difficulty with my natural appetite. A lot of times I can't feel when my body's actually hungry, so that's part of stress and anxiety, but also part of my trauma. And as I've gone through hypnosis and become more grounded in my body, I'm learning to feel the things that my body needs. And so that's one way that stress and anxiety can impact your appetite. And Nadia?
Yeah, so I actually have, hey everybody, I actually have had the opposite problem as Maria, where whenever I get really stressed or anxious, my first instinct is to go to the fridge and just see what's in it. And, it was even to the point where even if I didn't want to eat something, I would just immediately walk in and just go to the fridge and just open it. It just became a habit that was self-perpetuating. And so when I started doing, sessions with Deborah, I noticed that I wasn't doing that as much. And then when I had a big breakthrough in my 6th session and really resolved some trauma that I had been, suppressing, that I just found that my constant need to eat basically subsided. I mean, it's significantly subsided. And it wasn't just eating. I was also like chewing gum a lot, and I stopped doing that. So that was really wonderful, because I think, at the root of my eating was just anxiety and stress, and also just some anger. And as Maria said, like some trauma. And so once I started to resolve that, I wasn't feeling this need to constantly just grab something. And then, over the years, I've been doing a lot of yoga, and, with hypnosis, you learn deep breathing techniques. And so every morning, I just get into my breath and I do deep breathing for, 15, 20 minutes. And that just sets the tone for the day. And I don't feel, the need to snack nearly as much as I used to. So I'm just a lot calmer and grounded. And I think that has absolutely disrupted that dysfunctional food cycle that I was in.
Okay, great. That is laying the perfect groundwork for what I want to talk about today, because survivors have anxiety, right? So many times this anxiety is 50 to, I've seen upwards to 90% of someone's anxiety, depending on their eating patterns and their eating cycle, etc., so on. Almost everybody can benefit from this, because this discussion that I'm going into today is going to be talking about what part of our anxiety is chemically caused, chemically. So if you have an anxiety that's caused chemically, and in this case, it's a body imbalance that we're referring to, not you intaking a chemical, then it doesn't matter really what else you're doing. It might help and it might improve and you might feel better for a little while, but eventually your body chemistry is going to take you back into a state of anxiety. So we're going to talk about how that happens, and that happens pretty frequently in American society. And so anyway, first of all, we're going to start out by defining sugar. Sugar is usually a little more than we think it is. So the number one kind of sugar that is everywhere, it's all the obvious stuff, the cakes, the cookies, the candies, the pastries, the ice cream, all of that is obvious to people. You're eating sugar. That's white cane sugar, and that's what goes into those things to make them sweet. So we're just listing our sugar out here. I'm going to be making a diagram here so you can see everything. Sugar. Number one kind of sugar is just white sugar. Okay. So the number two kind of sugar that is the most prevalent in our society is white grains. I didn't write that small enough, but oh well. White grains, that's grains right there, white grains. The number 3 kind of sugar that is very prevalent is processed foods. Processed foods. So, you know that a processed food is basically anything in a box or a can or in the frozen food section. Basically, that's what it is. But also, one thing that people often don't think of is that it is also fast food. Fast food is also sugar. So pretty much fast food and white grains have the same thing in common. A bunch of whole foods or whole products are sent to a factory. A lot of times it's refined and the fiber is stripped out to people like the pretty whites, right? And it's completely usually turned into some kind of mush and then reformulated in some way that looks attractive to the eye, so people consider it appetizing. And in this process, it's heated. Chemicals, flavorings and preservatives are injected into it. And pretty much what's left after all this happens is just the sugar content, okay? So in this discussion today, where we're talking about sugar, we're talking about white table sugar, we're talking about white grains, and we're talking about processed foods, which includes fast foods, okay? So this is how it works. I'm pausing here a little bit because I don't know why I'm not seeing the chat on the side. So give me a second here. There it is. All right, popped right up. Good. We're going to go over that at the end. Somebody remind me to go over all that good stuff at the end. Here's what happens. This is how I'm indicating sugar, an S with a circle around it. The sugar goes into the adrenals, first step. The adrenals send an incoming sugar message down to the pancreas. The pancreas sends, I need to write it here on the chart, sends insulin up to the brain, okay? So this is the way the body is supposed to work. This is the way it was designed to work. Nothing's gone wrong at this point in time, okay? So when the pancreas sends the insulin up to the brain, then what happens is the body's cells absorb the sugar from the blood. The body's cells absorb the sugar from the blood. So not up here, but at the completion of this cycle, do you have less sugar or more sugar in your blood? I'm just going to let you think about that for a minute. I'm not really expecting anybody to answer unless they want to write it in the chat, but do you have less sugar or more sugar in your blood at the end of this cycle? People often say more sugar, but that's not right. It's less sugar because the body's cells have absorbed the sugar from the blood, and now the sugar is in the body cells, you see? So when we're eating a lot of these kinds of items, which is almost all junk food falls into that category, all fast foods, and then white sugar and white grains, when we're eating a lot of these, this cycle is running way more than it was designed to run. And the sugar's being withdrawn from the blood, 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 and that throws us into Low blood sugar, very important. And if you suffer from anxiety, you should get this chart, or you might want to take a picture of it with your phone. You might want to access the recording, but this is absolutely essential to your recovery. Yeah, because if you're doing any kind of relaxation techniques or hypnosis or anything, you're going to receive benefit from that, of course, yoga, anything. But then your low blood sugar is going to throw you right back into anxiety. Low blood sugar chemically causes anxiety, chemically. So you can't escape it. So there's two solutions to this situation. One is quite easy and actually quite tasty. And that is to eat 2 tablespoons full of protein every 2 hours. So nuts and seeds are the best for this. My top 2 choices are pistachios and hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are a seed. So the reason I choose pistachios and hemp hearts is pistachios and hemp hearts are superfoods. They're amazing. When you look on the back of the package, you'll see manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, iron, what else? All of the minerals. It's incredible. Both of those, and pumpkin seeds fall into this category somewhat too. So anyway, but the most important thing is just to get the 2 tablespoons full of protein every 2 hours. So if you eat breakfast, your breakfast has enough protein in it. All foods have protein in it, so you don't have to worry about it at that point. And then you wait 2 hours, and then you have your 2 tablespoonfuls. And then you wait 2 hours if you're not a lunch eater, or if you're having a late lunch, then you got to eat your 2 tablespoonfuls. And even after supper, if there's some time before you go to bed. And the every 2 hours things is the important part. And that will keep you from plunging down into low blood sugar. That way of consuming protein keeps you from plunging down into low blood sugar. And you can just do that experiment and nothing else. And if you're, so what you would do is you would say, okay, I'm going to rate my level of anxiety on a weekly basis. Then you, on a scale of 10 to 1, you think about it. You know, it goes like this, of course. It's an 8. On average, it's an 8, right? Then you start doing the 2 tablespoonfuls of protein every 2 hours. I'll give it 4 days, 5 days. It doesn't take long. And then you're going to rate over the past 5 days what has been my average level of anxiety. My guess is if you're falling into the category of eating the things we talked about here today, that you're going to see your anxiety go way down. Then you know that's a good experiment, because then you know a lot of your anxiety is caused by low blood sugar. So it's a very easy experiment to run where you can actually document for yourself that the low blood sugar is what's causing the problem. So that's part A. Anybody can do part A. You don't have to call me. You don't have to access a hypnotherapist or any health coach. Part B of this solution that I normally do with people in session is called aversion therapy. Aversion therapy is an extremely effective therapy that associates something that's very disgusting to you with sugar. And that is the closest thing to magic that I've ever seen, and it's the most effective of all the therapies in my hypnosis toolkit. So anybody receiving that therapy, and I've done it for thousands and thousands of people, 95% of them, and maybe more, their desire to eat sugar will go down 50 to 100% after that one single session. After that, we have a whole other host of things that we need to do in one-on-one counseling to make that therapy complete and to finalize it so that you're off of the sugar completely. You don't even want it. You don't even want it. You don't even care about it. It's not like you're sitting there craving it, you know. no, you don't even want it, you don't crave it anymore, and you're moving on to healthier foods, which you end up liking much more than the junk anyway. So, and there's a process for that. So that's done in one-on-one counseling with me. Aversion therapy is very graphic. It's a little unpleasant. It only lasts for 10 minutes of the hypnosis session. And it's not appropriate to do today in a group format. That's the kind of hypnosis that has to be done one-on-one. So anyway, at this point, if anybody has any questions, it's a little complex and a little maybe perhaps overly factual today. If anybody has any questions about what I've just said, feel free to ask them now, and I'll let you put that in the chat box, and then we'll move on and do a lovely hypnosis session. Very relaxing and calming for everyone, I hope. I'll give you a minute to type, to think, if anybody wants to ask anything or contribute in any way. So Nadia is asking everyone, what are your thoughts on fad diets like the keto diet that are low sugar? Anybody have anything they want to say about that? Julie says, does eating seeds every 2 hours also help with weight maintenance or loss? Okay, so good question. Yes, because what do you think your body screams for when you go into low blood sugar? What do you think your body screams for when you go into low blood sugar? Yes, you all got that answer right, sugar. And it doesn't matter whether you're a triathlete living on green juices and superfoods and running 15 miles a day, or if you're the average American that needs to lose a few pounds. If you go into low blood sugar, you're going to eat sugar. You're never going to overcome that. And probably you're going to eat way more than you need to eat. So eating the 2 tablespoonfuls so it's 2 tablespoonfuls, just to be clear, every 2 hours helps stabilize the blood sugar, helps keep you from plunging down into low blood sugar, so you don't have those overwhelming cravings. So you can maintain your eating plan, whatever it is, more consistently. So fad diets and the keto diet. Now, in my mind, most of the reason that the keto diet works is that you don't eat junk and you don't eat grains, right? So everybody,
Good point.
if you follow the keto diet, you're not eating grains. So you're not eating white pasta, you're not eating white breads, you're not eating hamburger rolls, you know. You're not eating any sugar. Sugar's obvious, you know, the white table sugar component, and sodas, etc., so on. So then you and the keto diet is pro meat. I think it encourages people to eat too much meat, and that concerns me. That's a whole nother discussion. But the reason that people feel good when they start the keto diet is they get off all the junk. And then the keto formula is eat a lot of meat. And then they're sitting there saying to themselves, oh, eating a lot of meat makes you feel better. But that's not why. The reason is you got off all the junk. So anyway, okay. So those are all good questions. Great, everybody, for contributing. So why don't I give you all a minute to get into your relaxed position, and you should be reclining. Your head and shoulders should be lifted, and your knees should be lifted. You should not be flat on your back. That makes you fall asleep. Or if you have a chair and you can scoot down like this, you should definitely get like a big bed pillow and put it behind you, So you have a way to support your head. You don't want your head going like that. So your feet should be up ideally, because having to pump the blood up from your feet to your heart is too much work, and you won't get as good of a hypnosis session. So I'll give you all a minute to arrange that, and then we'll get started with the hypnosis. Okay, so closing your eyes. And now with your eyelids shut, your eyes are melting up to the center spot in the forehead. Easily and naturally, eyes melting up. If that causes any stress or strain on your eyes, then you're going to lower your eyes slightly. Still, the focus is building at the center spot. The concentration is building at the center spot. The awareness is building at the center spot. Feeling the weight of gravity pulling down on your feet, massaging your feet, relaxing your feet. Feeling the weight of gravity pulling down on your shins, on your calves. Soothing, massaging, relaxing the whole lower leg, letting the whole lower leg go and melt, melting into the supports. The upper leg, the thighs, the hamstrings, melting into the supports beneath you. And now noticing both your legs from hip to toe, and allowing them to release. There's a golden light gently massaging your stomach, relaxing your stomach, revitalizing your digestion, relaxing your stomach. And now there's a golden light gently massaging your heart, relaxing your heart, letting your heart melt and open, letting your heart receive. And now the whole torso filled up with a sense of light and bliss and relaxation. Releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your tongue, relaxing your lips, relaxing your cheeks. Letting everything in the mouth go. Eyes sinking very deeply back into the eye sockets, relaxing all the muscles around the eyes. Massaging the forehead, massaging the scalp, relaxing all the muscles in the forehead and scalp. And now there's a golden healing honey-like substance dripping down the spinal column, starting in the neck, dripping down one by one, massaging and soothing every vertebrae, each and every vertebrae, getting a wonderful deep massage as this golden healing honey-like substance drips down the spinal column into the upper back, massaging and soothing every vertebrae and every connection between every vertebrae. This golden healing honey-like substance dripping down into the middle of the back. Massaging and soothing each and every vertebrae deeply. This golden healing honey-like substance is nurturing every aspect of the spinal column, dripping down into the small of the back and into the tailbone. All the vertebrae in the spinal column are opening up wide to receive this golden healing honey-like substance, which is deeply soothing and sinking and melting down into the whole nervous system associated with the spinal column, deeply refurbishing, deeply soothing, enhancing the whole nervous system from top to bottom. Massaging the neck, massaging the shoulders, relaxing all the muscles in the neck and shoulders. Massaging the upper arms, massaging the lower arms, the wrists, the hands, the fingers, the finger joints, all receiving a nice soothing massage. Down and down and down, safely, securely, comfortably, moving into a deeply relaxed place. Relaxing and releasing down and down and down. And now we're going to begin a breathing exercise, which is very powerful. It's a little counterintuitive because we're going to be breathing in anxiety, but what that does is it allows us to stop pushing it away. And when we stop pushing it away, it dissipates. So just having confidence here and just opening up wide as best you can. I'm going to be very clear about the steps involved in this, and you're just going to follow along mentally in your own minds. So whatever amount of anxiety is here now, you're just going to allow it to bubble to the surface of your consciousness, allowing it to bubble to the surface of your reality for the purpose of releasing it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to inhale in, and we're going to do a couple repetitions of that, and you're going to be breathing in the anxiety. And then we're going to focus more on the exhales, and we're going to be giving away relaxation to just anybody out there, just anybody. And so exhaling and inhaling in, up and up and up, and inhaling in whatever amount of anxiety is there, small, medium, or large, up, 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 and exhale. Now filling up your whole head. Inhaling in, filling up your whole head with anxiety, up, 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 and exhale. And now the torso. Inhaling in, filling up the whole torso, every space, every place within the torso with anxiety, up, 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 and exhale. And now from head to toe, inhaling in, filling up, 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 head to toe, every cell, every space with it, whatever anxiety is there, up, 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 and exhale. 2 natural breaths at your own pace. And now inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up, and exhaling, giving away relaxation to somebody out there who needs it. You don't even know who they are, maybe. Inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up, and exhaling, giving away relaxation to somebody out there that needs it. Just anybody, somebody walking by on the street. Inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up and up, and exhaling, giving away relaxation. Somebody out there, and inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up, and exhaling, giving away relaxation to somebody out there. 2 natural breaths. And inhaling in the anxiety of everybody in your town. Everybody in your town. Inhaling in, up, 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 and exhale. And now the head. Inhaling in, filling up the head with the anxiety of everybody in your town, every place in the head, up, 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 and exhale. And now the torso, inhaling in, up, 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 filling up the whole torso with the anxiety of everyone in your town, up, up, and exhale. And now head to toe, inhaling in, filling up head to toe with the anxiety of everyone in your town, every cell, every space. Exhale. 2 natural breaths. Inhaling in, up, 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 and exhaling, giving away relaxation to absolutely everyone in your town that needs this. Just like somebody giving away gifts freely, some very generous person that wants to give away gifts to everybody. Inhaling in, up, 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 and exhaling, giving away the gift of relaxation to absolutely everyone that needs it out there. You've been empowered to have enough gifts to give to everybody. Inhaling in, up, 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 and exhaling, giving away the gift of relaxation to absolutely everyone in your town. Inhaling in, up, 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 and exhaling, giving away the gift of relaxation to absolutely everyone in your town freely and easily and joyfully. 2 natural breaths. Inhaling in, filling up with the anxiety of everybody in the world. So appropriate at this point in time. Up, 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 and exhale. Inhaling in, filling up and up and up with the anxiety of everybody in the world, filling your whole head up, 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 and exhale. And now the torso. Inhaling in, filling up the whole torso with the anxiety of everybody in the world, easily, freely, up, 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 up. Exhale. Head to toe. Inhaling in, filling up with the anxiety of everybody in the world. Every cell, every space, every place, filling, 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 and exhale. 2 natural breaths. And inhaling in, up, 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 and exhaling, giving away the gift of relaxation to absolutely everyone in the world. So needed right now, such a wonderful gift. Inhaling in, up, 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 up. Exhaling, giving away the gift of relaxation to absolutely everyone in the world that needs that right now, every person. Inhaling in, up, 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 up. Exhaling, giving away the gift of relaxation to absolutely everyone in the world that needs that right now, freely and easily, joyfully. Inhaling in, up, 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 up. Exhaling, giving away the gift of relaxation to absolutely everyone in the world. 2 natural breaths. Sinking down deeper and deeper, relaxing, releasing, and letting it all go. I'm going to count you up and out now, and then I'm going to take you back in again. From 0 to 5, 0 is always deeper. 1, gradually, gradually. 2, up and up. 3, sensing the room around you. 4, eyes blinking. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. Eyes open now, your eyes should be wide open now. And now you're going to hover your left hand above your eyes in this manner, about 8 inches from your eyes, staring at the palm of your left hand. Your eyes are diving deeply into your center finger. Your hand should be positioned so you have to look, your eyes have to be slightly raised to look at it. Eyes diving very deeply into the center finger. Eyes melting into the center finger. And the center finger is also melting into the eyes. And perhaps you don't know which is absolutely fine. Sometimes this makes your fingers want to relax or relax and spread. Sometimes this makes your eyes want to blink or blink to close, which is fine. Any of these sensations that are arising, you're just allowing. Sometimes the mouth might feel a bit dry. You might have a sensation to swallow. Eyes diving very deeply into the center finger. Center finger diving very deeply into the eyes. Focus on the center finger is doubled. Focus on the center finger is doubled again. Eyes closed, hand down, Eyes closed, hand down. 5. Every number, every count is taking you down and down and down. 4. Sinking and melting, relaxing, releasing. 3. Deeper and deeper and deeper down and down and down. 2. Down and down and down. 1. Relaxing, releasing, deeper and deeper. 0. Down, down, down. This is your time to heal. This is your time to receive. And you deserve to receive these healing gifts coming your way today. You're allowing yourself to open up wide to receive all of the healing suggestions and all of the healing releases experienced here today. During this breathing session, this releasing session, so far you've released from your conscious mind and your subconscious mind many of the challenges that you brought to this hypnosis session today. You've released from your physical body and your non-physical body many of the challenges that you brought to this hypnosis session today. This release is going to continue in the time beyond this hypnosis session, especially in the early morning hours during the venting stage of the dream cycle. Your dreams are going to assist you greatly in venting out these old patterns, these old ways of thinking, and these old ways of processing information. Just letting it all go and releasing it, allowing your dreams to serve you, allowing yourself to increase your vibrational set point to a higher and higher level, and noticing how good that feels. Noticing how good that feels. You've heard all of the discussions today here about food and its impact on the body and the mind, and also the non-physical. This information is going to be imprinted repeatedly until you understand it on the deepest levels. This is going to allow you to have an automatic response to no longer desire these problem foods that we've addressed here today. You're going to be finding that your body, your mind, your non-physical is going to be more and more attracted to healthy, vibrant foods, in particular, fresh vegetables and fresh fruits, grown in the most healthy and nourishing manner. Organic foods, farmers markets, allowing yourself to be attracted to these foods. It's a natural attraction. You're going to be conducting an experiment now in the days ahead. Before you eat something, you're going to be rating your physical, emotional condition on a scale of 10 to 1. You're going to be assigning it a number, 10 high and 1 low. And then you're going to consume whatever is in front of you. It might be on the junky side, it might be on the healthy side. Whichever, you're going to consume it, and then 20 minutes after you consume this meal or this snack, you're going to again rate how you feel on emotional, physical level. You're going to be noticing that the junky foods, the sugars, the white grains are going to be lowering this number. And you're going to be finding that the high vibrational foods, especially fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, are going to be increasing this number. Increasing your vibrational set point, increasing your happiness, increasing your vitality. And now, before you consume something, or soon, it's going to be a pattern with you. It's going to be a habit with you. And the foods that are in front of you, you're going to associate with your vibrational set point. And the foods that increase your vibrational set point and allow you to feel better and healthier and more vibrant, You're going to be very attracted to these foods. You're going to want to consume them. And the foods that do the opposite of this, the foods that you have gauged by your personal experimentation process with this process, the foods that lower your vibrational moods and physicality, you're going to be associating these foods and the consumption of them with a lower mindset, a lower level of happiness and vibration and vitality. This is going to cause you to no longer desire these foods, because you are going to clearly understand what they have done to your body and what they have done to your mind and what they've done to your non-physical self. You're going to clearly understand this, and you're not going to want to go there anymore. This is a wonderful experiment that works with all foods and gives you your own little laboratory to experiment with. You're going to be using this experiment over and over again whenever you consume anything. And over time, you are going to very clearly and very succinctly associate your mood, your physicality, your emotional set point, your vibrational set point with what you're eating. You're going to start to crave those high vitality foods, those high vibrational foods that allow you to feel better, that allow you to improve your mood through the foods that you eat. Sinking down deeper and deeper, 3. Every number, every count, sinking and melting deeper and deeper, down and down and down, 2. Deeper and deeper, relaxing, releasing, down and down, 1. Every number, every count, 0, deep hypnosis. All of the suggestions that you've heard for your highest well-being, your highest physical condition, are going to be imprinted and re-imprinted during your dream cycle. Your dreams are going to assist you greatly in imprinting and re-imprinting all of the messages and all of the releases that you've heard here today over and over again until this is a permanent and lasting reality for you. Putting 3 fingers of your left hand together, and any 3 will do. Taking a nice long deep breath in, up and up and up and up and up, and pause and say out loud, relax. And exhale. Inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and pause and say out loud, relax. And exhale. And inhaling in, up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and pause and say out loud, relax. And exhale. This is your anchor. Your anchor is relax. Your anchor will quickly and easily, efficiently, effectively bring you back to this place of relaxation whenever and wherever you use it. In the time beyond this hypnosis session, it will be extremely effective in allowing you to achieve a more relaxed state. It will be very effective in allowing you to release any cravings for unwanted foods. Counting you up and out from 0 to 5. 0 is always deeper. 1, gradually, gradually. 2, up and up. 3, sensing the room around you. 4, eyes blinking. And 5, eyes open wide awake. Eyes open wide awake. Everyone up and out. Everyone up and out. And I will give you all a moment to bring yourselves around. It takes a moment to come out. And so welcome back to reality, or something close to it. I just want to take a moment here and I want to go over the anchor in real time. It's so important. It's a wonderful tool that everybody and anybody can use from this day forward to feel better and to release cravings for unwanted foods. So we're all going to, if you don't mind following me along physically, putting 3 fingers of your left hand together. Some people do it like this. Some people do it like this. It's absolutely however you want to do it is fine. Taking a nice long deep breath in, filling up, then up, then up, then up. Pause and say out loud, relax, and exhale. And inhaling in, up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and pause and say out loud, relax, and exhale. And inhaling in, up, and up, and up, and up, and pause and say out loud, relax, and exhale. So that's your anchor. It's 3 breaths in a row. That's 1 anchor. 3 breaths in a row is 1 anchor. And you can use that tool as I've described here to help you relax and to release cravings. So, now, does anybody want to cover some of these wonderful links that they've put here in the sidebar just to review them a little bit? It looks like there's some good stuff here.
Yep, I can do that. Hi, everybody. Okay. I'm always so relaxed afterwards. Thank you, Deborah, so much for that session. Really appreciated it. I just wanted to say I personally really resonated to when you were talking about breathing in and exhaling the anxiety of our town, because we just learned that there were some students who came back for the end of semester and partied, and then they got COVID. So now everybody's like, we have 2 weeks to know how many of us have COVID. So I definitely use that visualization.
Yes.
Everyone's freaking out. So that was really powerful. And if I could just say one other really quick thing, and Deborah, I had mentioned this to you before we started about food and eating. You know, I'm somebody who has a very sensitive system, and I have a lot of, you know, allergies. So for years, I haven't been eating gluten, and I also don't really eat dairy. And, you know, this is me, right? So for whoever's watching, you may not have those allergies, and that's totally fine. But something that's really helped me is I think we live in such a restriction culture and a diet culture. And I don't think of it as I can't eat gluten or I can't eat dairy. I think of it as now I can eat more rice or more quinoa or, you know, brown rice pasta. Now instead of, you know, like a candy bar, I can eat more fruit or oatmeal cookies made with maple syrup. I mean, this is going to sound kind of lame, but there's so many amazing recipes for healthy, delicious, yummy stuff on Instagram. And it's been really fun to nourish myself and to heal myself with cooking and experimenting. So think of it less as picking stuff out and more of it as, you know, bringing stuff in. I mean, I think Maria had said before when we were talking with you, fruit tastes so much sweeter when you're not eating refined sugar. Honey is like out of this world amazing when you're not eating refined sugar. So that's just trying to reframe, you know, that could be very helpful. And as for the links, you know, I think so much about food and diet, I'm not going to use the word diet, but food and how we eat is connected to feelings of self-love and self-worth, especially for women. So just wanted to say that, there's a bunch of different links. If you look in the chat, we put, okay, so it's kind of complex, yoga for self-care and self-love. Yeah, so just if you scroll down, I have a Saturday Night Live playlist. We were talking about how laughter is therapeutic. So we have this playlist that you might find enjoyable. And if you scroll down, Maria also put the COVID survival guide, which has a lot of really helpful links just for self-care. But then I also have a playlist, yoga for self-care and self-love. And that could be really helpful. There's some really wonderful routines in there. And then one video that Maria and I have been doing the last week that we both love is Qigong for self-love and compassion. And that's number 2. So Qigong is essentially a form of Chinese yoga. And they do a lot of like tapping, which we covered with Deborah in the second session, and tapping at the acupressure points. And it's just amazing. It's 25 minutes. It completely shifts my energy. I know, Maria, like you've said that you loved it as well. And then we also have a yoga for digestion, which could help as well if you want to go on this kind of journey, this food and healing journey. Yoga with Adriene has a really great, very short 20-minute video for yoga for better digestion. So yeah.
A lot of valuable information there. I am, of course, going to be doing the laughter one. That's my new therapy
Great.
for myself. Okay, I'm going to do a share screen here real quick. I want you all to see, which I just put the link in the website in the chat. This is my website, anxietyeliminated.com. I would love it if anybody and everybody, whether you're listening to a recording or whether you're here now, at some point goes to this website and gives me feedback on any messages that look weird. Long story, not going to take your time. Okay. Also, this website is all of my video testimonials of healed clients that were willing to do a video testimonial. Not everybody is, because they're coming to me for personal issues. They're not necessarily wanting to put it on the internet. But there's, I mean, this one right here is a psychologist, and she had pretty serious anxiety. She had pretty serious childhood trauma. And through this process that I went over last time, which is the welcoming, she was healed of some pretty deep imprints. That's a nice one. This one here, this fella was suicidal, and he was healed in 5 sessions. So then there's a lot of people addicted to sweets and stuff like that. And anyway, so I'd like to encourage you to go there and to poke around and take advantage of that. So let's see here. I need to stop the share. Now I'm going to open up the floor. Those were great comments, Nadia, but if anybody else has any comments or any questions that they want to share, or I'd be happy to answer questions at this point. Or feedback of any kind, you're welcome to type whatever you want to type. We'll give it just a minute, see if anybody has anything. We don't have so many people today because it's Memorial Day. I think a lot of people are enjoying themselves. Okay, so I think, does Nadia, Maria, do you have anything you want to say in conclusion?
Yeah, I can jump back on. Okay, there we go. Well, just want to say thank you so much to everyone who participated. We are really excited to announce that Deborah has graciously offered to do another session for us. So next week, same time, we're going to be doing a 5th session. It's going to be on vibrations and the law of attraction. So I'll just let Deborah briefly describe that.
Yeah, there's something called the emotional scale. One of the most valuable, impressive tools I've ever come across, that talks about how we go from one emotion to the other. At the top of the emotional scale is joy, joy. At the bottom of the emotional scale is depression. But there's a way of moving, and there's many things in between. And I'll have something written out, and I'll discuss the different layers, and I'll discuss how we identify where we are on the emotional scale, and then I'll discuss how we improve that. And that also leads into the law of attraction, which you may or may not be familiar with, but pretty much anything that we're vibrating through our thoughts and we're pondering, we're considering, we're dwelling on, we're creating more of. So, and that tells how to manage that and use it for your betterment and improvement.
Deborah, we got a question, by the way,
Yeah.
from Julie.
Oh, okay. If you lose the thread of coaching during hypnosis, are you still hearing it? Sorry, typing slowly. If you lose the thread of the coaching, what does that mean, Julie? Mean your mind wanders? Is that what you mean? Your mind
When
wanders?
you fall asleep, maybe?
Oh, I almost fell asleep. No, that's very common. People get not quite asleep. Yeah, it's very common to get that, this kind of, that thing where you're sort of in and out feeling. That's very common. So hypnosis is always talking to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is picking everything up. In some cases, unfortunately, and in some cases, fortunately, right? So I'm in hypnosis, I'm talking to your subconscious mind. So your conscious mind is the one that is processing in this reality and figuring things out and hearing things, physically hearing things, So no, your mind may wander a bit. You may get a little sleepy and dozy here and there, but you still get the message. If you fall into a deep, deep sleep, that would be in a one-on-one session with me. I have ways of recognizing that. Then I bring you out. So it looks like that's it for today, everybody. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you all next Monday, same time, same place.
Deborah, do you
Yeah.
want to just stay on for a little bit, you, me, and Maria, so we can talk about future sessions and all that?
Sure. Let me just stop the recording, but.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Chelsea.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. We so appreciate you coming. We hope you'll be here next week.